Hello and welcome to Equations. This is Neil. I'm a mathematician and a math educator. In my video series, I present important concepts in mathematics in an elegant and simple way so that you can not only understand the concepts but also develop the mathematical thought process in order to understand and appreciate the true beauty of the subject. Do you still remember the proof of the Pythagoras theorem? If you don't, never mind. In this video, I'm going to show you the simplest and the easiest proof of the Pythagoras theorem. And in order to understand this proof, you need nothing more than elementary school level geometry. You need just three things: the area of a triangle, the area of a square, and the fact that the angle around a straight line is 180 degrees. Using just these three simple principles, we are going to prove the Pythagoras theorem. Let us get started with the proof. Consider a square, the length of whose side is a plus b. We are going to mark each side of the square with a point which splits the side in the ratio a is to b. So as shown in the diagram, every side of the square is marked with a point which splits it in the ratio a is to b. What we are going to do next is we are going to join each of these four new points which split the side of the square in the ratio a is to b with straight lines. So let us connect all the 4 points, 1, 2, 3 and 4. After we have connected all of these 4 points with straight line, we are now left with a quadrilateral inside our square as shown in the figure. I repeat, after connecting all the 4 points with a straight line, we are left with a quadrilateral inside our square. Now let us mark a point P, which is the intersection between the inner quadrilateral and the outer square. If you notice, the 4 triangles that is formed in the figure, they have the same side A and B, and the angle between these two sides is 90 degrees. Therefore, these 4 triangles are absolutely identical to each other, hence their angles must be the same. So if we look at the angles that are formed around the point P, we have angle 1, which I have marked in the figure. We have angle X, which is the angle formed by the inner quadrilateral, and the angle 2. But angle 2 is common for all the 4 triangles. That is because the triangles are all similar. So we have angle 1 plus angle 2, this is equal to 90 degrees. This is because each of this triangle already have a 90 degree angle. Therefore, the sum of the other 2 angles must be equal to 180 minus 90, which is 90 degrees. Therefore, angle 1 and angle 2, they add up to 90 degrees. Since the triangles are all identical, therefore, angle 1 and angle 2 will repeat in all the 4 triangles. Therefore, if we look at the total angle formed at the point P, then we have the total angle is equal to angle 1 plus angle X plus angle 2. But angle 1 plus angle 2, this is already equal to 90 degrees. Therefore, angle X will be equal to 180 minus 90, this is equal to 90 degrees. So angle X is 90 degrees. Likewise, we can also prove that every angle inside the inner quadrilateral is 90 degrees. Because the outer triangles are identical, therefore, the inner quadrilateral must have the same side. Let us call this C. So the total area of the outer square is a plus b the whole square. But this must be equal to the sum of the area of the 4 inner triangles plus the inner quadrilateral. The inner triangle's area is half AB and there are 4 of them. So this must be equal to 4 times half AB plus the inner quadrilateral is a square whose side is C, so it is C square. So equating this, we get a square plus b square plus twice AB. This is equal to twice AB plus C square. By cancelling twice AB, we get a square plus b square is equal to c square, which is the Pythagoras theorem. Since a and b are arbitrary, they can take any real values. So this proof will hold for any right triangle. Thus we have proved that in a right triangle, the sum of the square of the 2 perpendicular sides is equal to the square of the hypotenuse. This brings us to the end of this tutorial. If you like what you are learning, do not forget to like, comment and subscribe this channel. See you with another video on important mathematical concepts. Bye-bye.